ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी जात्यदेश तारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरोः दीनतारिणम्। हरे कृष्ण। Let's begin with this shloka which speaks about how what is the best thing to do on such occasions like New Year. Let's see. So it says, Ayur harati vaipumsa udyanastam cha yanasau asyarte yat shanonita uttama shloka vartaya. Translation. It says, both by rising and by setting, the sun decreases the duration of life of everyone, except for one who utilizes the time by discussing topics of the all good personality of Godhead. So the sun is going up and going down, rising, setting. And by every rising and setting of the sun, what happens? One day of our life is gone. It's finished. It's not going to come back. So, in other words, what it says here is it decreases the duration of life, which means a person is going one day closer to death. It's not glorious at all because death is not glorious. Nobody wants to die. It's a very high amount of pain. Shastras describe how much pain a person suffers at the time of death. So it's equivalent to 40,000 scorpions biting at once. That's too much pain. A scorpion bite is too much painful. But what if 40,000 scorpions are biting at once? That is so much painful. But for whom this is told? Is this for everyone? Is this universal? Is it that everybody has to suffer like that? No. So, as said over there, for a person who is not spending their time in the hearing the glories of the Lord, for them, this kind of pain is there. Why? Because they're so attached to the material world. They're so attached to everything in this world that they cannot fathom that they are going to leave everything here. They cannot fathom it. It's impossible for them to think about it. Well, it's happening and it's going to happen. It's happening for everybody. Do you know how people pass away from this world? Very difficult. Of course, it's a reality. So you might have already seen somebody or other passing away. They are crying, they're in pain, they're saying, no, no, give me one more day. I don't want to die. I don't want to do this. I don't want to undergo this difficulty. But when the final moment arises, people are very fearful. They are very, very fearful. Their eyes are dilating. They're feeling like, so in fact, do you know this? Many people pass stool and urine at the time of passing away from this body. It's a fact. In anybody's um, home, when they have seen such a situation in a very intimate way, you would have seen this. Actually, people pass stool and urine at the time of death. Why? It's too much painful. Yes, it's too much painful actually. But what is the pain? Is it physical pain? It's not physical pain. It's a psychological, mental pain. Hare Krishna. Right? It's a psychological, mental pain. Why is it happening? It's happening because of this. They are being thrown away from this body. They are being dragged out. Come out, come out. And the person, no, 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 I don't want to go. I have my wife, I have my child, I have this house, I have that bungalow, I have that money kept in that locker, in that bank account, in this, in that, I have this plan, I have that plan. Oh, come on, bachao, bachao, bachao. you know, so they don't want to go away. They don't want to. They were like, what? I have to go away from this body. No. It's psychological pain. This is not physical pain. Pain of death is not physical as such. Right? Sometimes people say rest in peace. Where did I? There's no peace. If a person is being dragged out from the body, there is no peace. Think about it. Think about it. If you have purchased something with a lot of anticipation, imagine if you purchased a shirt, imagine your t-shirt or a shirt, you have purchased it. And you purchase it with a lot of anticipation that you are going to wear it for long, or somebody has gifted it to you. And you like that shirt, you like that t-shirt, or whatever you wear, your whatever, your dress, whatever you wear, right? So if you purchase or somebody has gifted you, and you like it, you love it. And one day you are going, and somehow or that dress gets hooked on the door, or the edge of the door, or whatever, something, and then tears up. How do you feel at that time? What is this? So frustrated. Or sometimes somebody is ironing. ah, jal gaya. It got burned. Oh my god! Oh my god! What happened? This was something which I loved so much to wear. Just one dress. Do you know? Do you feel there any physical pain at that point of time when your dress was burnt or dress was torn, which you loved very much? Do you get any physical pain? You not at all. No, no physical pain. But why are you unhappy about it? You're so sad. Sometimes people start crying also. What is this? Why it is happening with me? There's no physical pain at that point of time. Let's take another situation. Somebody has purchased a car. Yeah, like मैंने एक कार खरीदा है बहुत बड़ा this one that one. Nowadays electrical models are there. Electrical car, this that I have purchased prestigious issue. I'm a big good man. Imagine on the street somebody is playing gully cricket. They're hitting a ball hard. It lands on the car. The mirror or something, the glass, it just breaks open. And you feel, what? My car! What happened? My car got, do you undergo any physical pain? Nobody hurts you. Nobody has slapped you. Nobody has hit you. You undergo so much of pain still. Why? You feel so anguish. You feel so unhappy. You feel so terrified. Why? It's a psychological pain. Why? You're attached to that thing. You're attached to that thing very much. You want to enjoy it in a specific way. And now you know that you're not going to be able to enjoy it. That these are just one or two small things. When you're dragged out of the body, multiply this with million times. Why? Because every single thing which you purchase ever, every single thing which you have in your house, you're going to leave it for all time to come. It's never going to be yours after this moment. How much psychological pain it will be. What? Now, this is just dead things. People have much more attachment to people, relationships. I'm talking about dead things, but when it comes to relationships, oh my God. You see, when somebody has lost a relative, they are in so much of pain. But what is that pain? Is it physical? They're not, nobody has done anything harm to their body is healthy, their body is everything is good. But they're so much in pain because they have attachment to that person. And that person is no longer there. Now multiply this pain with hundreds of times. Why? Because every single person you knew, you had a relationship with, you're going to break it. It's not going to remain from this moment onwards. All at once. Not that one by one. All at once. Everything together. That is the pain of death, actually. It's not physical, it's psychological pain. But to whom? Who is the person who suffers like that? Only those who are attachment to this world. Only those who have strong attachment to things and people of this world. That's what the Srimad Bhagavatam says, that these are the people who suffer with every setting and rising and setting of the sun. They know that they have gone one day closer to that. That especially when you're in, at least when you're in a little later part of your life. You may not think like that when you're in 20s. You may not think like that when you're in 40s, but you do start thinking like this when you're in 60s. Gaya. एक और दिन गया. Right? हाँ जी. So that's the difficulty actually. But Bhagavatam gives us the solution. So, I mean, from this perspective, what is New Year? What is a New Year from this perspective? Bhagavatam is opening the eyes. What is New Year from this perspective? A day closer to death? Isn't it? A day closer to death? Is it not true? From this perspective of reality, it is so. But then it gives us a hope immediately. For those who are cultivating attachment to the Supreme Lord, for those people, with every rising and setting of the sun, they are going one day closer to God. Think about it. Now the things totally change. For a person who wants to stay in this world forever, who wants to enjoy in this world forever, for them it's going to be very painful. But imagine if you know that after leaving from this body, I'm going to go and meet my Lord, my sweet Lord, Lord Krishna in the spiritual world, and I'm going to serve him, or Lord Rama in the spiritual world, I'm going to serve him. Wow, you'll be so happy. Arey, who is going to come back in this material body, this dead carcass of, Kafavata Pittai. Too much difficulty in this body. I don't want to get inside this body anymore. I don't want to get inside this material world anymore. I want to go and be with my Krishna. I want to serve him. If you have cultivated this kind of attachment, with every rising and setting of sun, you are more happy. Ek din gaya. It's like somebody who's inside the jail. He's counting. Kab khatam hoga yaar ye? When is it going to get over? When is it going to get over? अच्छा एक और दिन खत्म बहुत अच्छा बहुत बढ़िया. Now I'm going one day closer to God and hence I am so happy. See, this is the perspective. So actually it's all of you who can celebrate New Year because you are doing this. While sitting today in this Ramayana class and hearing the glories of the Lord, actually you're trying to cultivate this attachment to Krishna or to Lord Ram, Lord Vishnu, whomever you want to make a permanent relationship with. They are one person, but they have different features. Different features. Lord Krishna has many incarnations. There are different features of the Lord. Same Lord, but comes in different forms. So whichever form of the Lord you want to cultivate deep attachment to, you're actually making that spiritual bond today by hearing this class. We are going to share many lessons, of course, for living in this world in a way that we can be happy and wise. At the same time, the most important lesson of all the lessons which we keep sharing is to develop that permanent bond with Krishna or with Lord Ram, right? And this happens by hearing about the Lord. Do you know about the Rukmani Devi? How Rukmani Devi developed a strong attachment towards Lord Krishna? She never saw Lord Krishna. Do you know this? Before marriage, she never saw Lord Krishna. She had never seen Lord Krishna. Then how did she develop such intense attachment to Lord Krishna that I will marry only him? I'll not marry anybody else. Most of you must be knowing about this, that how Rukmani Devi, her father, her father was also agreeable to the match with Lord Krishna, but her brother, Rukmi, he was not. He said, no, that cowherd boy, Krishna, people call him as God, but I'm not going to give my sister in marriage to that man. No way. I have already decided whom she's going to get married. And who is he? Shishupal, my best friend, Shishupal, my pal, Shishupal. Pal, you say that pal? My pal, Shishu pal. He said, he's the one who's going to be best fit for my sister. Rukmani Devi never wanted this. But do you think that she has already met Lord Krishna ever? She has seen Lord Krishna ever? She has never seen, never. Then how did she get this attachment to Lord Krishna? Bhagavatam describes, the same Bhagavatam says about this. It is because Narad Muni came to the court of the father of Rukmani Devi, and then Rukmani Devi would meet Lord Narad Muni, and Narad Muni will keep describing the glories of Dwarkadhish. He would keep on speaking about the greatness, the wonderful, the power, all the wonderful qualities of Lord Krishna. This attracted the heart of Lord Krishna, of Rukmani Devi towards Lord Krishna. That she took a vow, if I will marry, I'll only marry to Lord Krishna. That's all. So here is a lesson for us. Even if sometimes people say, well, I can't see God. But you can see if you come to this place, you can see He's standing there, He's smiling at you, and He's wanting you to come back to Him. Who says we cannot see Him? But maybe you cannot see Him as a person right now. You can only see Him in His form of the deity. Even so, if it is, we have a hope that just like Rukmani Devi could cultivate a deep attachment to Lord Krishna merely by hearing process, similarly, we all also have a hope that by regularly hearing about the Lord, we can cultivate a strong attachment to the Lord. And this is the way to spend time in the new year. You're doing it the best way. By coming and hearing about such wonderful narrations, you're actually cultivating your spiritual relationship with the Lord. Because whatever you keep hearing regularly, your mind starts flowing in that direction. Hmm? So if you keep hearing about some XYZ hero, some hero, you keep talking about him, you keep seeing his movies, you keep seeing him in action, you keep seeing his poster, you develop attachment to that person. In the same manner, well, attachment to a mundane person will not be something of benefit. But attachment to Lord Krishna, that is for your supreme benefit. So all we have to do is we have to regularly hear about the Lord. Can you please project this verse? Shanvata swakatham Krishna punya shravana kirtanat hridayantastu hya badrani vidunoti suhatsatam. What is the power of hearing? Hearing about the Lord is extremely powerful. I can't glorify this process sufficiently in the few minutes which I have, but this is something which you can read. Shanvata swakatham Krishna 1.2.7. First canto, second chapter. 1 to 7. Shanvata swakatha Krishna punya shravana kirtanat hridayantastu hya badrani vidunoti suhatsatam. So, yeah, thank you. 17. It is 17, not 7. Please recite after me. Shanvatam swakatha Krishna punya shravana kirtanah hridayantah hridayantasto hi abhadrani vidhunoti suhatsatam. Very, very powerful words actually. This is, if you want to note this, first canto, second chapter, 17th shloka. It says, Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, who is the Paramatma in everyone's heart and the benefactor of the truthful devotee, cleanses desire for material enjoyment from the heart of the devotee who has developed the urge to hear his messages. If you have developed the urge, the eagerness to hear about Lord Krishna, he will take care of rest of the things. He'll Abhadra inside the heart he will destroy. And he will attract us towards himself. Which are in themselves virtuous and properly heard and chanted. Also, first canto, first chapter, I think it's third. Third verse also speaks about this very beautifully. 1.1.3. Can you please take it? 1.1.3. 113. Yes. Again, this is similar type of a description there, but there he says one more line ahead of this. He says, no. Okay, it's 2. 112. Go back 112. Not 3. It's 2. Yeah. Dharma projita kaitavatra paramo nirmatsaranam satam vedyam vastavamatra vastu shivadam tapatrayanonmulanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krite Kimva Pareirishvara Sadhya Hridya Avaruddhate atra kritivi shushrushruvis tatshanat. He says there actually. Very beautiful. Similar thing, but a little more ahead. So what does he say? He says that if you have developed the desire to hear about the Lord, Shushrushuvi Tashana, Shushru. This is Karna Chakshu. From the Karna, from the ears, you actually get the Chakshu. You actually get the Chakshu to see the Lord. From your ears, you actually get the Chakshu to see the Lord by hearing regularly about the Lord. And what happens? Go to the translation. Last line. This beautiful Bhagavatam compiled by the great sage Vyas is sufficient in itself for God realization. What is the need of any other scripture? As soon as, please hear this, as soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within his heart. Krishna is going to be established within his heart, which means you're going to see him face to face. So you develop the eyes to see the Lord through hearing the Bhagavatam, through hearing about the Lord actually. So hearing is a very powerful process. We can take a separate discussion on this. But you are very, very fortunate to hear about the message of the Lord. Please know, regularly hearing about Krishna, about Lord Rama, is the most powerful remedy, yeah, from saving yourself from the clutches of Yamaraj, from saving yourself from any dangers of this world. It's like when I was small, I used to see this advertisement used to come, that somebody in the cold season is getting sneezing, Hach! And the child who's going to school, and in the school, one child is sneezing, Hach! And then there are, some germs which are coming out of his nose and mouth, and zing, 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 they're going and attacking the other child who's sitting just besides. And then they show that he has come under some Suraksha Kavach. Why? Chavan Prash. I'm sure many of you might have seen such an ad. Chavan Prash he's taking, so therefore he's getting some Suraksha Chakra, No, actually, this is the Suraksha Chakra. If you every single day you hear about the Supreme Lord, every single day if you're hearing about the Supreme Lord, it's like creating the Suraksha Chakra around you. The contamination of this material world cannot actually touch you. Rather, you are only going to come closer and closer and closer to Krishna. Isn't it amazing? Hamara Suraksha Chakra. It is not Baidyanath or Chavan Prash, but rather it is hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. And so this is something which you could ponder about in this new year. That why not we start our day with few minutes of reading about Lord Krishna. One of the best books I can suggest is Bhagavatam. And the cream of that book is in the Krishna book. Prabhupada has made this Krishna book, which is 10th canto summary of Srimad Bhagavatam, where every single page is nothing but glories of Lord Krishna. Beautiful narrations of his pastimes and how he's performing them. It's not a very big book. Can somebody show that book, please? Krishna book. It's amazing. If you can develop this habit of daily reading a few pages of this book, it's going to be amazing. Your life will be so happy, so wonderful. Because by regularly hearing about Lord Krishna, you're going to develop attachment to him. And this is the goal of human life. The goal of all the spiritual process is to develop that strong attachment to Lord Krishna. Yes, you can show me. I'm going to for everyone. This is a beautiful book, Krishna book. Right? So yes, you can read Bhagavad Gita. That's spoken by Krishna. But what is this? This is spoken about Krishna. This is his Leela. His transcendental pastimes. 90 chapters of Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto is being summary of it is being given inside this. Srila Prabhupada this is amazing. How many of you had this habit, at least when you were a small child, that when your mother gave you this, biscuit, which had cream inside of it. How many of you had this habit to not eat the outer, the above and below portion, but actually just open it and just lick the cream? How many of you? Me also included. This is the cream. This is the cream, actually. This is that cream. Srila Prabhupada has taken it out, probably knowing our tendency. The first 9 cantos and the next 2 cantos, 12 cantos are there in Srimad Bhagavatam. They're like covers protecting this cream. Prabhupada has taken out the cream. This is the cream of Krishna's pastimes. Amazing. It is amazing. So why don't you just start your day, just 5-10 minutes. You may be going to have a busy day. You might have to go for school, college. You might have to do so many things. Just read 5, 10 minutes. And I'm sure you'll be feeling so much attracted to the Lord eventually, just by a little bit, just spending time like this. Thank you. You're going to develop your attachment to the Supreme Lord. This is going to be wonderful, isn't it? The habit of reading about Krishna. Oh, that's going to be amazing. Yeah. I remember when I was like in the initial years of my Krishna consciousness, my senior devotees used to suggest to me that if you do you know what's the secret of having Krishna dreams? How many of us want that Krishna comes in our dreams? There is one secret my seniors used to say to me always, go to bed before you go to bed, you should read this Krishna book. And that's the way you can get Krishna in your dreams. Because you are going to read about him. So what happens? You're going to think about him. And whatever you're thinking at the time when you're resting, it's likely that Krishna may enter in your dreams also. So, I used to do that when I was a small, when I was a very young boy. That time I used to do some 22, 23 years ago when I was just beginning my spiritual activities. But this is very powerful. This is very, very powerful actually. You can do that. I did it for almost a year and I felt like a lot of, it was amazing. Till the time I completed this book, every day I would read it before I go to bed. I would read this. That was amazing. Of course, Gita is wonderful. Ramayana is wonderful. This is like the cream of Krishna's pastimes. Hare Krishna. So this is something which you can do in the new year. People make resolutions, right? They make many. Maybe some of you have also made, right? But we can make some resolutions which will be for our eternal benefit. So why do we want to make a resolution? Because we want certain things to become better in our life. Isn't it? Somebody feels like this year I want to improve my health. I want to improve my health. I'll wake up early and I will walk. 15 minutes, I'll do exercise. Somebody wants, I want my nice muscular body. I want to look like Hulk Hogan. Yeah, macho man. So then they say, every day I'll go to gym. Early in the morning, I'll go to gym. Somebody says, no, no. Mile sur mera tumhara sa. They want to improve their voice. So what would they do? Every single day, I will do riyas, practice early in the morning. Early morning is very good time. I will do that. Somebody says, this year, I'll crack IIT JEE. All right. What will I do? Every single day in the morning, I'll wake up. I don't know, something you will do about academics. Huh? Oh, so you can take also resolutions. Resolutions are taken to make something happen in our life which would otherwise not happen. Right? Health is important, we all know, but we have a tendency to keep it as a lower priority. Is it not? It's there for everybody. Everybody it is. So you don't want to keep it as a lower priority, so you keep a resolution. Yes, I'll make a resolution so that that which is important gets done. In the same manner, we can make spiritual resolutions. Spiritual resolutions are to prioritize our spiritual life. We all know, in some way or other, we all know, yes, we should become more wonderful devotee. We all feel, I think I am not at that level right now. I hear about Vibhishan, I hear about Hanuman. Oh my God, they're like so great. I'm not there, but I want to be there. I want to do something to improve my devotion. How many of you get this feeling sometime? You ever got this desire or thought? Yes, I want to be a better devotee. Please raise your hand, both of your hands. Krishna is seeing that. You got right now, then also you can raise. Because he's seeing and he's going to take it seriously. If if you're having this desire, that you want to be a better devotee, he takes it very seriously. He tries to arrange and organize your life so that you can be a better devotee, actually. Because ultimately, he is the one who basically is in control of everything. If we really sincerely desire, he will do what it takes for us to take us back to Godhead. Hmm? Yes. So if we have this desire that we want to be better devotees, but how many of you, though you have this desire, you also see that you somehow or other neglect it and keep it as a lesser priority? It happens. If it happens, please raise your hand if it happens to you. It happens to everyone. So what is a spiritual resolution? A spiritual resolution is nothing but that which we feel is important, we prioritize it in some way. It's not like a wow, like wow. रघुकुल रीत सदा चली आई प्राण जाई पर वचन न जाई मैंने वचन दे दिया. It's not like, it's not a wow. It's not that. It's not. It's much more softer than a wow. Ah, Bhishma Pratigya. Bhishma, Bhishma. You know, his name was Devavrat. His name was not Bhishma. But after he took this vow, मैं प्रतिज्ञा लेता हूं कि मैं देवव्रत, the son of Shantanu Maharaj, give my word, I am never going to marry. You know, he said that. Bhishma, Bhishma, Bhishma. The devatas from the sky, they shouted this word. Bhishma, Bhishma, Bhishma. This is a great vow you have taken, because for a Kshatriya, so for a Brahmana to not marry is not so difficult. Brahmanas are different. You see, Kshatriyas, oh, they don't have one wives. They have many, many wives. You must have seen, you must have heard. You must have heard about the kings of the past, and they have so many queens. And now here is one Kshatriya in the prime of his youth, right? What is he saying? I vow I'll not marry for the pleasure of my father. If this is what it takes for his marriage to take place, look at this, what he's saying. He's a son who's grown up, who's about to, he's in the age of marriage. But what is he arranging? He's arranging the marriage of his father. That's why it was Bhishma Pratagya. After this day, he started to becoming to be known as Bhishma. But you don't fear, because we are not, when we take resolution, we are not taking about Bhishma Pratigya. We're not talking about vow or something. But it is something like we want to prioritize something. We know that yes, in our hearts we have this desire that we want to be a better devotee, but somehow or other, so many things take our attention away from becoming a better devotee. So what we can do, take a small spiritual resolution. It's like you're taking one small step towards Krishna, a little small step, right? A small resolution. That's how we actually begin the new year. 4th of January, it's a wonderful time. You have 361 more days in this year. And if you take a small spiritual resolution, which is nothing but your wish turning into an action, which will lead to a phala which you want to do in your life. Yes, I want to be a better devotee. So how we can do that? Oh, some of you can say, I'll daily read 10-15 minutes this Krishna book which Prabhuji is suggesting. I'll daily read this. इतना तो मैं कर सकता हूँ 15 minutes not too big. हो सकता 24 hours है ना, उसमें 15 मिनट निकालेंगे, रोज करेंगे. I'll take this pratigya, I'll take this, not pratigya, a resolution. I want to do, Krishna, please empower me. Krishna, please bless me. I want to develop attachment towards you. I want to develop more faith on you. Yes, I'll read this book. Or some of you say, daily I'm going to chant, say 2 rounds. If you're chanting 1 round, I'm going to chant 2 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. If you're already chanting 2 rounds, I'm going to chant 4 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. If you're already chanting 4 rounds, I'm going to chant 8 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, whatever. Do you know one of my friends, a bit elder, like 2-3 years elder to me, you know? So he said to me what he does. Interesting. On his birthday, on his birthday, every single birthday, what does he do? He says that whatever number of rounds I was chanting last year, I'll add one more round to it every single year. Every single year. Krishna, I want to do more for you, a little more. Now, 1 round takes only 7 minutes, but you keep adding, it becomes too many. He wants to do that. He wants to do that actually, right? So we all can do something for Lord Krishna. Actually, Krishna has given us everything. बिना कुछ मांगे सब कुछ दे दिया. ऐसे हैं कृष्ण, कुछ मांगना नहीं पड़ता. आज मैं नरेट करने वाला हूं. Okay, I have taken my time, but I'll at least narrate about Sharanagati of Vibhishan, which is very wonderful to hear, and also reciprocation of Lord Rama. I'll just speak a little short on that. But before I enter into that, since it's New Year Eve, and I should definitely speak to you something relevant to that. So कृष्णा ने हमें सब कुछ दे दिया है. आपने उनसे कुछ नहीं मांगा, फिर भी सब कुछ दे दिया है. अब हमें रिटर्न गिफ्ट की बारी आती है ना? हमें भी कुछ रिटर्न गिफ्ट कृष्ण के लिए करना चाहिए. क्या? ओके, भगवान आपने मुझे सब दिया, मैं आपको इस साल 15 मिनट अपने दूंगा. आई वॉन्ट टू गिव यू दिस माई डियर. व्हाट यू कैन गिव टू कृष्णा? अरे बाबा, कुछ परचेस करके दोगे क्या? सब कुछ तो उनका ही है ना. व्हाट कैन यू? आई गिव यू फ्लावर. फ्लावर भी उन्होंने बनाया है. कृष्णा सेज दैट आई एम द स्मेल ऑफ द फ्लावर. ले भैया. What will you give? I'll give a fruit. But उन्होंने ही बनाया है, कृष्ण ने ही बनाया है फ्रूट. अच्छा तो क्या देंगे? मिल्क. गाय भी उन्होंने बनाई, मिल्क भी उन्होंने बनाया, फिर क्या देंगे आप उनको? मैं गार्लेट बनाता हूँ, ठीक है दे सकते हैं. आप अपना समय दीजिए कृष्ण के लिए. अगर आप कुछ देना चाहते हैं जो कृष्ण आपसे छीनेंगे नहीं, ही विल नॉट टेक अवे, स्नैच अवे दैट फ्रॉम यू. योर फ्री विल टू यूज योर टाइम, that he will not take away from you, because he loves us, so he doesn't want to manipulate us, control us. So he will not take away our free will. So what we should do? Willingly from our own side, we should say to Krishna, Krishna, I'll give this time to you daily. I want to give this small, zyada nahi, thoda. How many of you feel that yes, such a small spiritual resolution will be extremely wonderful to do? Yes. Please raise your hand if you do feel like this is amazing. This is something which we can do. Hari bol. So then think about what is that spiritual small resolution which you can take. As I suggested, maybe you can daily read. You can take this book, you can read daily. Krishna book. Amazing. I have done this. After doing this, I am telling to you, it's amazing. Wonderful book. You know, it's going to develop your desire to serve Krishna actually. Or you can start chanting every day more. Acha, how many of you are chanting over here every day, one round or so, everybody? Those who are chanting, please raise your hand. Many of you are doing. Yes, that's so wonderful. Many of you chanting at least one round daily. Wonderful. So when you can say, okay, I'll chant one more round. If you're chanting already one round, do what, 2 rounds. If you're already chanting 2 rounds, you say 3, 4 rounds. Something small, something doable, something which is not too big. I am going to chant every day 64 rounds. बाप रे लो, होगा ही नहीं फिर तो. एक दिन होगा, दूसरे दिन होगा ही नहीं. Right? 8 hours it will take actually. If you want to chant 64 rounds, it's going to take long time. Well, in the month of April, no, in the month of September, we celebrate World Holy Name Week. That's the time when you're going to organize the one day, the Harinam Yagya, and we'll invite all of you. Because now our place is going to be coming very soon. So therefore, by September, we'll be organizing the Harinam Yagya, in which we'll invite every day. I mean, one particular day, we'll invite everyone. Please come and sit and chant with us 128 rounds. One day chanting of yagya. It's like yagya. Morning 4 o'clock to evening 6 p.m. That's what it takes for chanting 128 rounds. In between, we'll provide you some fruits. We'll provide you some fruits. It's not that you have to, प्रभु जी पेट का क्या होगा? कोई नहीं, fruits है ना. ज्यादा कुछ खाएंगे तो फिर chanting नहीं होगा. Sleeping हो जाएगा. एक दिन पहले खा लो. Energy. And come, we'll have some nice water, some juices. Nice juices. You can drink juice, no problem. You can take some fruits, no problem. And then chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. एक दिन कर सकते हैं. एक दिन का कोई इतना नहीं है ना? सब लोग साथ करेंगे तो हो जाता है. मैंने किया है. मैंने किया, साथ बैठ के बहुत बार किया है. बहुत सारे डिवोटी के साथ हो जाता है. सब लोग साथ में होते हैं ना, तो एक दूसरे को हरि बोल. Yes. So we can do that. We'll celebrate that, at the time of September. But that's once in a while. Today, what I'm talking about is every single day which you can do. So each of you, you think about it and translate your desire to become a better devotee into a small step which you will take towards Krishna. And before you leave from here, you say it to Krishna. Krishna, oh, Krishna has given me flower. It's like, oh, Krishna. It's like, you offer that. Oh, Krishna, I want to this, lovingly give you this. This is my offering in the new year. Please kindly accept me. We may not be Hanuman. Don't worry about it. We cannot do acts like Hanuman ji. Baap re, wo to bada bada jump lete hain. We may be like a small squirrel who was also helping Lord Ram. But Lord Ram was so grateful towards that squirrel also. Was very, very grateful. And he accepted that squirrel in his own, arms. He was giving him so much of love. We may be like small squirrel, or we may be like big Hanuman. For Rama, we are all equal. He's not going to differentiate. He's like Hanuman. Oh, he's small squirrel only. He loves all of us. But he definitely is so happy to see if we take that small step towards him. So why not we make Lord Ram and Lord Krishna happy this year? What is your thought about this? Can we all make Krishna happy? He's already giving us so much happiness. He's already giving so much, and he'll give you more. It's not that he won't give you. He will give you more. But if you just try to think about how to make Krishna happy in this new year, it will be amazing year for you. The amazing year for you. So, if you have brought a notebook, it's nice. It's nice if you could bring a small notebook with you. It's actually very nice. You can even keep it here if you want to. We can provide you a place that every week when you come, you just take your notebook, small one. You don't have to buy वो इतना वाला जो five subject notebook. ऐसा नहीं चाहिए. Like you have seen children, इतना मोटा मोटा register बनाते हैं. इतना नहीं चाहिए. आपको small, thin. Huh? Or he's having just like he's having a notepad only like this, something small. Because it's always good to write something and think and meditate on it. It's always very good actually. Hmm? So if you don't have it, maybe you can take out your mobile. You know, Generally we should keep our mobiles away. But for this activity, you need something to write. So why don't you, all of us, we take out our mobiles and just spend 2 minutes looking at the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful darshan of Shishi, Radha, Vrindavan, Bihari, and Shiman Mahaprabhu, who are beaming, they're smiling, they're beamingly smiling at us, and they're wanting to welcome us in their abode. Why not we do something to please them so that their smile increases on us? Just think about that small thing which you can do this year for Lord Krishna. Yes, please open your mobile. You can open a note, a small note in it. I have this app which says note, right? You may have something of yours. Like I have this in which I keep making some small notes. You might have yours something, You just open one note and you can just put on it, put text, yes, on it. My new year 2026 resolution for the pleasure of Lord Krishna. That's your heading. I'm putting the title. My new year 2026 loving resolution for pleasing Lord Krishna. Amazing, right? How romantic it feels, huh? But this is real romance. When you are actually trying to love Krishna, that's a spiritual romance. Yes. My New Year 2026 loving resolution for pleasing Lord Krishna. It can be very small. You don't have to think about too big. It can be just anything, but something which you can try doing for Krishna, right? Something which you will offer by your heart's love for Krishna. Anything. Hmm? It could be yours. I'm just giving you suggestions, but it's something which you wish to do for Lord. So maybe we can chant, maybe we can read, maybe we can just anything. Maybe we recite shloka, maybe do something which can please Krishna, something which is connecting to Krishna, something which by which we can remember Krishna more, by something by which we can develop our relationship with Him more, right? Something by which we can, in our heart of the hearts, feel satisfied. Yes, by doing this, I'll become a better devotee. You know? Yes, yes. Please, I'll give you a few minutes to think and just write your own thoughts in your own mobile, which is going to remain with you. Mataji, you can also please. You can just take out a mobile, your mobile, or any notebook, any pen you have. Prabhu, you can also. Yes, please. Thank you. Yes, everyone can do. Vaibhav has already started. Wonderful. Yes. Students, you can write something on your notebook or something. You can also do. Each of you. Write something. They don't have mobile. We don't allow them to have a mobile. They're preparing for JE. They want a pen? Yes. Take your notebook somewhere. Tarun has a pen and paper. Your offering of love. Everything. Yat karoshi. Can you please project this sloka also? Yat karoshi yad agnashi yad hoshi dadasi yat tat yat tapassasi kaunteya tad kurushmada arpanam. Krishna says beautiful, beautiful shloka. You see, it's the you know the science of developing love for Krishna. Yat karoshi yad agnashi, ninth chapter of Bhagavad Gita. I think 20 something, 27. Yeah, here we can see. Yes. Yes, let's recite this one. This is ninth chapter of Bhagavad Gita, 27th shloka. Yad karoshi yadashnashi yajjuhoshi dadasi yat yat tapasyasi kaunteya tad kurush madarpanam. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer or give away, and whatever austerities you perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to me. Lord Krishna says in 9th chapter, 27th shloka. Beautiful, right? Yeah, amazing. This is all. You see, Arjuna loves Krishna. So for him, it's natural. We want to love Krishna. Right now, we don't have love for Krishna. We have maybe little, very small. We want to increase it. This is the way. Yad karoshi yad ashnashi yad juhoshi dadasi yad tapassasi kaunteya tad kurushamadarpanam. Krishna is saying, do it for me. You want to make a loving relationship with someone, you have to do something for them. Right? You're in the college, a boy wants to strike a relationship with a girl. He's going to do so much to impress her. So many things he will do to impress her, right? He'll go out of his way and do something. Or maybe he's going to if something is difficult, he's going to procure it and give it to that girl. See, I did this for you. He's going to impress. Why? Because he wants to develop that relationship. If we want to develop a loving relationship with Krishna, we should do something. Something small, but whatever we do, we should do it with love and with the desire to increase our love. Okay, how many of you are ready? Yes, Prabhu, हो गया. मैंने लिखा एक छोटा small resolution, हाँ लिखा है. आप सब लोग very nice. हरी बोल. Okay, yes, she is I think one of the youngest participants, Yashita, right? What is your name? I'm sorry. Yashita, yes. She is in 8th standard, huh? 7th, one lesser. I know because she comes daily for the Mangal Aarti. Every day she comes here and she participates in the Mangal Aarti every day. Yes. So you can also. You can also. She's like the youngest and regular participant, of our programs. So you can also write some small offering from your side. Hmm? Yes, to develop our relationship with Krishna. Yes. Yes. So everybody, if you have already thought over, it's amazing. You please, before you go, we'll give you the opportunity. You please go and offer it. You speak it to him. It's for his pleasure. He already knows you have taken a resolution. It's sitting in your heart. He's already in our hearts. But especially in the deity form, he is there to receive our love actually. The Vigraha form is a very special form of the Lord. It is for a specific purpose, for receiving our love for him. That's why you see every single day the devotees of our community, they are offering beautiful garlands to him. Can you see? Every single day they offer him beautiful, beautiful garlands. You can see how they have decorated the head of Krishna also in a very amazing way. You see how they offer various types of services. We cook bhoga every single day for the Lord actually. Why? It's not that we want to display our talent. It's only because we want to love Krishna. When you want to love somebody, you want to offer something to them. And the best thing you can offer to the Lord is your time. Your time in doing some spiritual activity. What else can we offer? Right? So please take such a result and you go. After some time, we'll give you opportunity. You please go and you speak out your heart. He is very eager to hear us actually. And he will reciprocate with our love. Please know for sure. You have already taken a ticket, right? For the spiritual world, Vaikuntha Jagat or Ayodhya or Vrindavan. Your ticket is already getting confirmed by merely taking this small resolution for the pleasure of the Lord. Do you know this? This is the meaning of it. When we take a step towards Krishna, he takes Another step towards us. Uh, you can show this verse. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tam sataiva bhajamyaham. Fourth chapter of Bhagavad Gita. 4.10, 11, something like that. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tam sataiva bhajamyaham. Yes. Okay, if you could do it faster, it will be so good. 4:11. Yes. 4.11. Yes, please recite this also. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tam tathaiva bhajamyaham. मम वर्तमानु वर्तन्ते मनुष्या पार्थ सर्वशः. As all surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects, O son of Pratha. What does he mean? As you reciprocate with the Lord, Lord Krishna also reciprocates in the same manner with you. So if you are going to take this one small step towards Krishna, he is also going to take another step towards you. And please mind you, his steps are not as small as ours. He is Trivikrama. That is his step. You know Trivikrama, Vamana, how Vamana measured the entire length and breadth of the universe in just 1 feet only. एक इधर रखा एक उधर रखा खत्म हो गया और बलि से पूछा अब किधर जाऊं वेयर इज द थर्ड वो बोला थ्री स्टेप्स आई विल गिव यू अच्छा थ्री स्टेप वन इज हियर वन स्टेप इज हियर टेक्स वन अप all from earth loka atala no sorry from the what is that prithvi what is it called as bhu bhu loka bhur loka swar loka jana loka tap loka mahar loka satya loka all covered up at once and then he took one step below atala talatala rasatala patala mahatala all of them he went below so one step here one step there entire universe is covered that is his step and third step he said bali where Kidhar, bata, Kidhar. You said you give me 3, you only give me 2. See, look at that. You're breaking your promise. Oh, then what did Bali do? Bali said, my head. It's still remaining. Please. Oh, really? Okay. He touches his beautiful lotus feet on his head. Oh, yeah. And he gives him Ashirwad. That's why he's glorious. Bali Maharaj became glorious. So, you know, when you are taking the small step towards him, Krishna is going to take his huge step towards you. Wow! दूरियां कम हो जाएंगी हमारी और भगवान की हमने एक स्टेप लिया उधर इनके त्रिविक्रमा स्टेप ले लिया we will come more close to Krishna. Yes, so therefore please take this, you go and offer it with love, your heart out. Krishna, please bless me, I want to do this for you this new year. I want to give you this resolution. So can we do that? Yes, because after that prasadam is there. So first of all we have to go, and I mean, आपको organize करना पड़ेगा. Devotees have to go. You have to organize that each and every one of them gets the opportunity to go and offer their offering, whatever small resolution you have taken for their pleasure. ये उनके लिए है, भगवान के लिए है. So yeah, you stand up and you start organizing devotees because each of them should give chance.
So slowly, maybe all devotees can form a queue. One by one can come. First, maybe the males, all Prabhus can come one by one.
I thought it's ladies first always. No comments here. You can prove what you wish to.
Anything is fine. Maybe first Prabhus can come because they are less in number.
Okay, they're less in number. Oh, really? Okay, please. Yes, you
one by
can.
one. Students first, maybe.
Whatever small resolution you have taken, please go.
Whatever you have written, you can kindly, as a loving offering, you can please come quickly so that others also get opportunity.
Or we give chance to all the Prabhujis because anyway students are here only.
Prabhujis,
They're always here only. They're here only. They can do it tomorrow also. Please, you can offer. Whatever you have written, please offer to the Lord.
You can.
Yes, please. Prabhuji is behind also. You can please. You can offer your loving offering to the Lord. And request his blessings on you. That you can follow your resolution. Yes. Your offering of love. And while everybody is doing that, we will be just singing a small kirtan during this time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Everyone. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Matajis can start coming. Matajis can kindly form a queue there.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare Ram. Hare Ram, Rama, Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Slow, 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 slow. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare. Hare Krishna. So you offered your loving offering to the Supreme Lord Shri Krishna. And as I said, that just by doing this activity, actually your ticket back to Godhead is actually getting assured. Because this is what the meaning of going back to Godhead is. What we will do once we go to the spiritual world. Spiritual world is not a place of mere light. Tam soma jyotirgamayo. We say this is a beginning shloka, but many people don't know what is after that. So the spiritual world is definitely a place where there is a lot of brightness. It's not andhakar. There is no tamoguna over there. There is no andhakar. Tamaso ma, which means give up ignorance. And jyotirgamayo, go towards the bliss, go towards the supreme eternity and knowledge. But then beyond that, the Shastras describe that the Supreme Lord over there is actually performing various pastimes. So you can show one sloka. Golok eva nevasatya khilatma bhuta. That one, Golok eva. Devi Mahesh Haridhama Suteshu Teshu. What is that? That sloka. Devi Mahesh. This is Brahma Samhita. Devi Mahesh Haridhama Suteshu Teshu. Golok eva nevasatya khilatma bhuta. That one. Yeah, yeah. Yes, beautiful. This is a shloka which talks about what is there in the spiritual world. It talks about the spiritual world. Okay, please recite this also. This is simple. This is beautiful. Ananda chinmaya rasa pratibhavitabhe ताभेर्य एव निजरूपतया कलाभि गोलोक एव निवसत्यखिलात्मभूतो लात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तम् अहं भजामि. I think there's one more shloka after this. One more shloka just after this, 38, I think. Beautiful, where it says, next, the Dhama of the Lord, right? The Dham. This is about, no, 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 not this one. Devi Mahesh Haridham Suteshu Teshu. I'm just forgetting the beginning of it. गोलोकनाम्नि निजधाम्नि तले च तस्य. That one. गोलोकनाम्नि निजधाम्नि तले च तस्य. You know that one. गोलोकनाम्नि निजधाम्नि तले च तस्य. Okay, great. Yes, 543. Beautiful. This one. गोलोकनाम्नि निजधाम्नि तले च तस्य. देवी महेश हरिधाम सुतेषु तेषु एते प्रभाव निचय विहिताश्च येन. विहितश्च येन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तम् अहं भजामि. Yeah, so here he says, what is that? Where does Lord Krishna stay? He says here, lowest of all is located Devi Dham. This Devi Dham, this is the Dham, that means the abode in which we are staying, is called as material world, Bhautik Prakriti, Devi Dham. Then above this is Mahesh Dham, Lord Shiva's Dham, Kailash. Then above that is above Mahesh Dham is Hari Dham, the abode of Lord Hari. And above all of them is Goloka. Goloka eva nivasatya khilatma bhuto. That's what he's saying there. Huh? So this is located Krishna's own realm named Goloka. I adore the primeval Lord Govinda who has allotted the respective authorities to the rulers of those graded realms. So why I quoted this shloka is to show that it's not that spiritual world is only light, but actually there are many planets, and the topmost of all of them is Golok Dham. And in the Golok Dham, who is staying? Lord Krishna is staying. And when you go to Vaikuntha, when you go to the spiritual world, you actually stay with them and you want to serve them. You want to serve the Lord in a particular rasa. So this is what the reality of spiritual life is. It's exciting. It's not just finishing off our existence, but it's actually developing our spiritual existence to love and serve the Lord eternally. And this has begun today. If you have offered your heart sincerely to the Lord, right? Today you have got the ticket back to this place. The ticket is given to you, but now what has to happen? You have to board the plane. Now, boarding the plane is going to be at the end of life. And in between, you should not lose the ticket. In between, you should not lose the ticket, right? What we should do? We should follow our resolution sincerely and we should try to increase our devotional service to the Lord. Thank you so much for coming to narrate the pastimes of Lord Ram today. But whatever we discussed was kind of the talk about the new year, how the new year can be celebrated and how we can actually, all of us can go closer to Krishna. Hope you all of you like this today. Thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. I hope this new year is going to be one of the most glorious new year in our lives. Yes, it's all because we received the blessing association of Prabhuji and such a wonderful way of Prabhuji, the way Prabhuji has captured our heart and offered, helped us offer our heart at the lotus feet of the Lord. So let's wholeheartedly thank him by 3 times loudly chanting Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Also, last week we have circulated the worksheet based on last week's discussion, and we have some devotees who have taken out their time, valuable time, dwelled on the concepts and submitted the worksheet. So we'd like to heartfully thank all those devotees. I'll call out the names. We have Suresh Prabhuji, we have Santosh Prabhuji, and also Anil Prabhuji. Anil Prabhuji and Monica Mataji. All these 4 devotees have spent their valuable time in churning the discussion that we had here and wrote their answers for the worksheet. We are very grateful for them. Let's thank all 4 devotees by 3 times loudly chanting Hari, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So this week again, we are going to circulate the worksheet to all of you. Please, if you feel if you have any feedback on that, you can please let us know. You can let your mentors know about that, how you are feeling about it. Especially those who are written and spend their time, they will surely had some feedback. We are very happy to accept the feedback and serve in a better way, whatever way possible. But humble request from our side is kindly take out some time. It is for our own spiritual life, because today also we have discussed so many important points: importance of hearing glories of the Lord, taking resolutions, taking steps like that. Every week we are coming and hearing so many things, and actually to put into actions, to make it part of our heart, it requires some dwelling time. So we request all the devotees to kindly take out time and solve these worksheets. This week also we will be circulating the worksheets. Your mentors will be circulating to you. We request that each devotees can come forward and complete the worksheet.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Thank you so much for those who gave time to write and meditate on that worksheet. And more devotees can do that. Just take little time out. It will be so nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We'll come together again next week,
Next week,
and I'll continue the story there about Vibhishan, how he surrendered to Lord Ram, how he reciprocated back. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Now we can all proceed for dinner, Prasad.